This is Pete Feenstra on Thursday the 24th of January 2013, battling our way through the snow, talking to you live somewhere in deepest Kent for GetReadyToRock.com and talking to the slide guitar legend that is Erja Lyytinen, all the way from Finland, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess this weather's pretty much what you get back home.
Yeah, it feels like home actually.
There you go, you're over here to play the Skegness Rock and Blues, which is a great festival.
That's right.
And more importantly, for everybody out there, a brand new album. Do you want to tell everybody what it's called?
It's called Forbidden Fruit.
It's on the Roof record label.
Yes, correct.
So you've been touring all the time. When did you ever find time to record this?
Well, actually I had some time last year in the fall.
Yeah.
And well, not too much of time because I was also doing Strictly Come Dancing in Finland, which was taking quite a lot of my time.
Wow.
But I'm pretty fit now, so that was really good for me.
Wow.
And so me and Davide Florina, we produced the CD together. And,
That's your guitar player, of course, in the band.
Yeah. And we had very many kind of tough nights, and then we had some very cool days, you know, when everything was rolling. And so we did use quite a lot of time with the CD actually, but I'm very happy the way it turned out, you know.
And it's very, I have to say this, it's very songwriter driven. Did you spend a lot of pre-preparation on the songs before you came to recording it?
Yeah, quite a lot actually, and I also had a bunch of songs that, you know, never ended up to this album, so there's a few more waiting for the next album. And yeah, with this one I really wanted all the stories,
yeah, the narratives,
be really strong ones, and I had a great honor to write songs together also with some other people like Alan Darby and
who of course used to write for Bonnie Raitt and still does probably.
Yes.
And who else did you write with on this?
Well, there's one song with Davide Florina, and so.
But the amazing thing is, as you say, you brought some songs that were already there, and you wrote some new ones. But it does flow, and they all seem to be part of the same session. So I guess you're happy with that.
Yeah, that was our idea, you know, to have a really like one album that is in balance. Really. Yeah. And
for anybody that's bought your previous albums, sorry, we just had somebody walked in the room. For anybody who bought your previous albums, this is more songwriter driven, as I say. It's a little bit like what Bonnie Raitt is doing now. For anybody that doesn't really know, her new album is similarly songwriter driven, I think, with a lot of guitar tones, of course.
Yeah, you know, it's different to make a studio album than play live. You know, when we're on stage, of course I play longer solos. You know, that's kind of my thing. I love playing guitar, you know. So we have this song called Not a Good Girl, and it's usually like 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
And but we did try to put that live kind of
spin on it.
Feeling on the album. So there's this song called Change of Season.
Yeah.
And it's actually like 7.5 minutes long, which is for
a
studio album, it's quite long.
Yeah.
But you know, so we just thought about let's just put like 2 different guitar solos I did.
And there's a couple of well chosen covers on there. Do you want to tell everybody about those and how you chose them?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Sun House, and
it's very topical at the moment, as it happens.
Yeah.
It's a very,
it's a classical song, and
but you put a spin on it again.
A bit, you know, you have to twist things a little bit.
Yeah.
But with silk gloves.
Yeah.
So.
And what's the other one? Press My Button?
Press My Button, that's a very naughty song by Lil Johnson. And,
that goes back years, doesn't
it? Yeah.
But it kind of fits the double entendres of some of your other songs, and people like it and stuff like that.
Well, you know, it's entertainment as well.
But
having fun.
But the production is great, and you've got some great guitar tones on there. You must have worked hard on that as well, I guess.
Yeah, we
lot of different guitars.
Yeah, different guitars, and I just recently got an endorsement deal with Fender guitars. So that was like just a totally new sound for my guitar arsenal. So I'm really happy with that.
And the one thing we have to tell everybody who goes to see this band, when you buy this album, somewhere in there's a picture of Roger Innes, the 6-string bass player, in a kilt, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
That's got to be worth 10 quid of anybody's money. So. We're really pleased about that. And of course the cover itself, that's an interesting thing, very essential. Where did you have that done?
Yeah, we shot the cover.
An all-women crew, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And it was shot in Finland, in London, England.
Yeah.
And the studio was called Murder Mile Studio, which is like kind of a fetish studio actually.
Yeah.
So
well, you can fetish this album all you want. It's not a problem.
so we
It's
just
great
kind
album.
of used the vibe around there, and you know, we wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
You know, and it's always different album.
And the
than
album's
ever
a different, it's a departure
before.
for you, but it's still a great album. You're going to be touring away, as I say, at the Skegness Rock and Blues this weekend.
Yes.
So do come out and see that. Can you remember any of the other dates? English dates? 'Cause you've got loads of
Aylesbury
European
we're
dates.
playing, and then we have Warren's.
Yeah,
Bullshead
on the
coming
4th
on
of
in-
Feb, yeah.
Yes, and it's a bunch of actually. So check on.
It'll be on the
Lyytinen.com,
website. What's the website, Erja?
Lyytinen.com.
Okay, the album is called Forbidden Fruit. It's been Pete Feenstra. It's been Erja Lyytinen. Talking on behalf of GetReadyToRock.com. Thank you very much to Jeff on the camera, and good evening.